Do you think we are headed to a Cold War?
Well, I think the situation is pretty bad. And this reminds me that Dr. Kissinger warned us last November that China and the United States are the foothill of a new Cold War. I think now we are moving that direction. But on the other hand, I don't think policymakers in both sides are really ready for such a war. And also, I do not see that the U.S. China had a fundamentally different ideology with which, each want to defeat the other side, like what happened between the two blocs, one led by Soviet Union and one led by United States during the Cold War. So, and also that we enter a period of new technology and 5G and artificial intelligence. I think the war is devastating. There will be no winner. I hope these kind of things will make two countries restrain. I think now we are in a difficult time because of coronavirus, because of lack of trust, certainly also the fear, the panic caused by coronavirus and caused by some incidents in the bilateral relationship. And again, my answer is yes and no. Yes, because the relationship is deteriorating much faster than we saw and than anyone can imagine. But no, because I think this war should and can and must be prevented.
How much can we see these disputes really intensifying, and how much could this actually backfire for both economies going forward?
Well, there's several contributing factors. The rise of nationalism in both sides and the devastating effect of the coronavirus in both countries. We should remember that China was hit severely in January and February. And certainly now China is leading the transition to a post-pandemic recovery. But at the same time, now United States was caught in a terrible situation. You look at the death toll, you look at the infection rate, and etc. So I think this explains a lot of sentiment in both countries. And but on the other hand, that you do see that the economic activity is still going on. And I think that on the medical front, both sides wanted to, at least the medical doctors really work together to try to find a vaccine and a treatment. And I think that it's really premature to say that the war is inevitable. I think there's a lot of reasons. Now, of course, the U.S. is in the middle of the election. That also intensified or reinforced the fear, anxiety, and the domestic politics. So nationalism and the social media all play an important role. But we should not be guided by this kind of sentiment, but rather should be more rational to look at the shared interests of both countries and the international community.